Schauen wir doch mal, ob jemand da ist. Vielleicht ein Ehemann.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Okay.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Alles klar, dann schauen wir sich dann oben mal um. Alter, wie kommen wir denn hier wieder raus? Hier. Oh Gott, wie war das wieder? Oben links, ganz linke Tür, irgendwie so. Aber da geht mein Partner schon voraus, sehr schön. Sehr schön. Ah, wir dürfen natürlich einfach rein. Oh, da sehe ich schon gleich was.
Someone's turned the place
A
up.
smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Alles
You know how
klar.
I feel about windows, Phelps.
Warte mal, die Scherben sind innen. Okay, dann ist wirklich von außen eingebrochen worden. Und hier haben wir wieder einen Brief. Mrs. Maldonado. Der ist bestimmt auch leer. Nee, ist sogar was drin. Mrs. Antonias Isabel Pension. Downtown Los Angeles, Kalifornien. Antonia. Nimmt auf meinen Brief vom Sinn, möchte ich Sie mit Kalifornien angenommen. Gerichtstermin. Oh! Ihr Fall wird am 17. Oh, okay, sie wurde angeklagt. Okay. Ich wurde darüber informiert, dass ihren Ehemann offiziellen Unterlagen gestellt wurden, dass seine Scheidung zentral. Oh, der Ehemann wurde angeklagt. Es sind viele Frauen in der Position, sich dagegen entscheiden. In den Raten am Termin ebenfalls in zentralen Bezirk zu erscheinen. Okay. Meiner Erfahrung nach kann die Anwesenheit eines weiblichen Ablauf positiv. Wenn ihr Ehemann nicht erscheint, was ist nach wahrscheinlich ist. Ah, okay. Kann er das an seine Chancen verbessern. Okay. Frederick D. Taylor.
Okay, we have an address.
Brief vom Anwalt, Moment. Ach so, hier oben, okay. Alles klar. Das heißt, da gab es auf jeden Fall Streit, weil ein Anwalt eingeschaltet worden ist. Was haben wir denn hier noch? Ein Bild?
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Dieses Armband hatte sie an ihrer Hochzeit. Ich glaube nicht, dass sie das jeden Tag tragen würde dann. Aber na gut. Na okay, wir haben hier schon mal einen neuen Hinweis bekommen. Und eine neue Adresse. So. Moment, ich kann ja die Lady dann noch ein bisschen ausfragen, oder? Wenn ich die hier finde. Moment. Hier vorne, ja.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Ja, das sagen sie alle.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That brat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Ja, das ist eindeutig die Wahrheit.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Also, das mit dem Ehemann, Streit und so weiter, das haben wir auch rausbekommen. Mit dem Brief vom Anwalt. Also, das ist eindeutig die Wahrheit.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Das glaube ich, könnte ich mal anzweifeln. Ich glaube, die hat schon gesagt, wo sie hingegangen ist.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
Das ist gut.
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Okay.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
Moment, ich kann jetzt eigentlich eine Lüge sagen, weil wir haben ja einen Beweis, dass eingebrochen worden ist.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Shit, ich hätte vielleicht noch die Hinweise durchsehen müssen. Zerbrochenes Fenster ist zum Glück dabei.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Ja, stimmt, hat sie aber auch recht, ja.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Moment. Notizbuch, wir haben ja auch auf dem Porträt gefunden eines Armbandes. Das ist dann eigentlich wieder eine Lüge.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Ja, okay. Foto eines Armbandes.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Ach, wenn wir schon dabei sind, fahren wir mal in die Bar, oder? Weil ich glaube, wissen wir schon, wo der wohnt? Nee, oder? Also einen Wohnsitz könnten wir aufsuchen, aber wir gucken uns in der Bar noch ein
Nosy
bisschen
old
um.
hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
You don't
Also,
think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No, no. Abroad drinks. God, you're gonna kill us!
Nee, es war bloß eine Laterne. Dürft schon wieder weiterreden.
No, abroad drinks. She gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Ja, der sieht
Think there's
wieder
anything to
natürlich
the
bloß
divorce
das
angle?
Schlechte in den
I've
Menschen.
been through 3, Phelps. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
What can I get you?
LAPD, Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah, me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a
Shit,
regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Das ist doch schon mal ein super
Hey,
Hinweis.
what time do you get off waiting tables?
Persönlich.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs.
By hand persönlich, okay.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Was zur Hölle ist das jetzt?
Can I have another spoon?
Los Angeles Countries. Antonia hat am 8. des Monats ihren Antrag beim Kammergericht des staatlichen Gefängnisses eingereicht, mit der Hoffnung, dass sie aus dem Bund der Ehe, den sie mit Angel eingegangen ist, entlassen. Alles klar. Wir legen hiermit fest, dass der benannte Beschuldigte Angel und am Mittwoch, den 17. persönlich vor den Zensor wieder so Gerichtstermin hat und sich eingerichteten Antrag auf Ehescheidung zu äußern. Okay. Also die will unbedingt, dass die Ehe geschieden wird. Zeigt das den Richter des besagten Gerichts. Earl. Ah, der Earl, okay. Ja, unseren Herrn. Warte, okay.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Okay. Ach so, das sind jetzt wirklich die Scheidungspapiere, okay. Dann fragen wir den Typen noch ein bisschen aus.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Es könnte eigentlich schon wissen.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Okay.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Das könnte eigentlich wirklich die Wahrheit sein, oder? Ja.
So you let a
Oh shit, ich hab
21-year-old
falsche
girl who was
Taste
stone
gedrückt. Ja, egal.
drunk just walk off into the night?
I'm sorry about what happened, I really am. But I pour drinks. I don't claim to have the answers to everyone's problems.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
So, how's your tuna fish
So,
salad?
okay. Wo ist denn eigentlich dann der Angestellte noch? Den können wir nicht
Sam has
ausfragen,
taken
oder?
me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Jetzt,
You're gonna see
oh,
your married man again?
Außer Betrieb. Okay, er hat die Wahrheit gesagt.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero.
Okay.
Treats me nice.
Haben wir hier hinten noch was?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.